Hello YouTubers, welcome to another episode on Will Coder Academy. Today we are kicking off a brand new series on Bash scripting. This is going to be the first video. We will start with a quick introduction on Bash. What is Bash? Why you should learn it? And what are the benefits of learning Bash? What is Bash? Bash stands for Bourne shell. Bash is a Unix command line interpreter language written by folks for the GNU Project. The idea behind Bash is to create a free software replacement for the Bourne shell. This is where the name Bourne shell name comes from. Before we go further into Bash, there are a few terms we need to understand. We need to understand what is a terminal, what is a console, and what is a shell. What is a terminal? A terminal is an input and output text environment. It is an emulator that emulates a graphical user interface where the user can type input command and read the output. It could also be a physical device with human graphical interface that accepts a streaming of input and allow the user to communicate with the operating system. What is a console? The console could also be a physical terminal containing a computer input control that allow the user to communicate with the operating system. Okay? So the console could be also a physical device that the user can enter input and output. What is a shell? The shell is the program that receives the user input. So when the shell receives the user input, search for the program and run it, and after that send the output to the user. So the shell, it is the program interpreter that working behind the terminal. So it is the shell that receives the user input and run the program and send the output to the user. So in the computer, there are different kind of shells, as you can see. You have the bash shell, fish, zh, keyh, sh, and th. Or if you are in the Windows world, you have the PowerShell, the CMD, etc. Why you should learn Bash? Well, I know there's a lot of great programs out there with great graphical user interface where you could get almost everything done in the graphical interface. But the willpower to work with in the command line give you extra power or another set of possibility that you cannot do if you're just working with the graphical user interface. Okay. First of all, Bash skills is a valuable and in-demand skills to have. So it doesn't matter what you're doing in IT, somehow you need to work in the command line to interact with the computer. So that's why learning Bash will give you this set of skills and is really in demand, and you will find Bash listed on almost every IT position. Okay. Another possibility you have when you learn Bash and able to work in the command line is automation. You are able to automate a lot of tasks that used to take you a lot of time. So when you be able to work in the command line, that will give you that superpower that you can automate. Yes, be able to work in the terminal. That will increase your productivity and efficiency. Another good reason to work with the command line So not only you will work faster, and also it use less resource on the computer, because think about it. So all the shiny graphical user interface, they require resource to be able to run efficiently. So if you're not using that anymore, so that's less resource you need to consume in order to accomplish the same task. So that's increase your efficiency. Yeah. As I said, working in the terminal and be able to enter command and make the computer do all sort of tasks that you wish, that give you this power, this superpower, and make you a power user. And the good news is easy to learn. Another great features when you're working in the command line, so you don't have to leave it and go to Google if you need more explanation about a command, or what are the options you need to pass into the command to get a specific result. Everything is built in the core and in the command line. So you can just type help, that will give you all sort of information that you need about that command in order to use it efficiently and to do what you want to do. So now, how do you find which shell can pre-install in your computer? Well, if you are working with Windows, basically out of the box you have PowerShell and the command prompt pre-installed in your system. But if you are working with Mac or Linux, you have many other shell pre-installed in the system. So how do you know which one? You can just run this simple command in the command line. That will list everything you need to know about the shell. Okay, so now let's go to the command line and try it out. All right, so you need to type cat etc shell and enter. So now you can see this is all the different shell that's already installed in this system. So you can switch between them and use any one that you wish in order to accomplish the job you wish to accomplish. Okay. So now let's see some of the special bash variable that come in out of the box when you're using bash. Okay. So for example, $0 will return the name and the path of the bash script that's currently running. Okay. So when you have the $sign, return the process ID of the current shell. $hash will return the total number of arguments passed to the script. So this is very important. $1, 2, and n, this will return the bash script argument. For example, when you run the script and the command line and you pass some argument, this is how you retrieve those arguments if you want to use them in your script. Okay. So we have $add, return the value of the argument passed to the script. And we have also $question mark, return the status of the last executed command. And lastly, we have $exclamation point, return the process ID of the last executed command. All right, so now let's go to the command line and try some of them for ourselves. Okay, so now I open a brand new directory and I create a simple script. So let's do ls. And you can see I have a simple bash script, hello.sh. Okay, so let's open it to see what is inside. So basically what is inside of this script is just to print in the console hello world. Okay, let's go and run it. Yeah, we have hello world print in the console. So now let's go and use some of the special variable that we just talked about. Okay, so to do that, so I'm gonna use nano to modify the script. All right. Yeah, the first thing we will do, we will point out the name of the script, and also we'll point out the process ID of the shell. All right. So I'm gonna do echo mean point. And for bash is the keyword to point something in the console. Echo. So remember we said $0 should point out, all right, if you remember, $0 should return the name and the path of the script, or the path of the script, okay? And $$ should return the process ID. All right, so we will do just that. All right, so let's go echo $. Okay, let's save the script. And now let's run it again. Voila. So this is the simple hello world that we have. So now it shows this is the name of the script, which is hello.sh, and this is the process ID of the of the shell. Okay, so let's add a few more things just to test out. All right, so now let's point some of the argument that we are going to pass in the script. Okay, so $1 should put the first argument, and $2 should print the second argument. Okay, all right, so let's get rid of the name. So we're gonna get rid of this so we don't get confused. Okay, all right, so let's go and save and run it again. So it's bash hello. All right, so now we don't see anything print because we didn't pass any argument. So let's do it again and pass some argument. All right, bash hello. Well, for the first argument, I am going to pass I. For the second argument, I'm going to pass something like second. All right, so let's do something. For the first argument, let's pass first, and for second argument, let's just pass second. Okay, et voila. So we have the name of the script, the process ID, and the first argument and the second argument put out on the console. So that's how you are able to use the bash special variable in order to print information about the script that you're running, about the shell that the shell that's running. Okay, well, that's all for today, so see you on the next video.